Big Daddy. Well, you know, Big Daddy isn't the only one that makes mistakes. The Doctor makes mistakes too. Well, anyways. Okay. Yeah. There's a thing though. All right. So it's gonna cut to this. It's gonna cut to this. Hey there! Yeah, hey there, hi there, ho there. You're as welcome as can be. Game just crashed. This game does not want me to play the game. Wow, that's... It's like it's, It's like it's Binding of Isaac, because I just got done playing Binding of Isaac, and that game was like, no, we do not want you to win at all. No. Winning? What's that? No one wins Binding of Isaac. What are you talking about? Okay. Let's try this again. Take two! Take two, everybody! Take two. Take two, everyone. Alright, so... Right now, you're watching where for the first 2 or 3 hours, I'm not gonna do this for Mortal Kombat, so get that out of your heads right now. But it turns out that I wasn't recording this broadcast, even though I was saying, "Oh yeah, hey, I'm recording everything. I'll be able to do it. Yeah, come on, subscribe and do all this. Yay, yay!" And then the game crashed again. But it turns out that I didn't click save the broadcast. So for the past 2 previous broadcasts, I'm gonna go, at a later date, because right now I want to continue on where we are right now. You know what? No, you know what? This is actually interesting. Let's just do a simple little. Okay, so we can load December 7th, 2014. Okay, you know what? Let's go to the main menu. Let's go to the main menu. Hi, this is Dr. Daddy Macaroni, and I'm playing Bioshock 2. No. All right, and I'm totally not having to restart. Let's do it on the easy. I'm totally not having to restart because I'm a freaking idiot who set everything up where it's supposed to be saved, how it's supposed to be saved. Totally didn't do anything, messing up-ish. And I'm totally not. But this is seriously. I'm not gonna go through every little thing that I did. I'm just gonna get caught up to where I was, and it's just gonna be a shortcut. You don't watch me for 100% runs. So actually, you don't watch me at all. But you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it this way. Consider it the remix, except not as good as the scenario remix featuring that one guy who got shot, unfortunately, 2 days later.
Look, Daddy, it's you.
Eleanor. Yeah. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Let's go out to play, Daddy.
And of course, like in every first-person thing ever, we have to see what I look like. That's what I liked about Half-Life or Dead Space. I mean, Half-Life or Bioshock 1. It didn't. What's its name? It didn't have to show what we looked like. Who got murdered here?
More angels, Daddy. This way.
So right now, Andrew Ryan's about to get what's his name.
Come with us, little girl.
You want something, big guy? Bigger they are, harder they are! Get out of here, freak! Ah!
This is not your daughter. Do you understand? Her name is Eleanor, and she is mine. Now, kneel, please. Remove your helmet. Now, take the pistol. Place it against your head.
Oh yeah, New Vegas comparison that I did. Yeah, I said a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff was said. Not to redo it all over again. For 10 years, for some strange reason. Just as improbable as New Vegas. Hate yawning. Good water physics, though. Good lord. Alright, let's get out of here. Of course, big sister. Oh no! All the stuff's in the way.
I need this. Do you hear me? Not enough for you, eh?
Not like stabbing them in the face with a 1540. Not as oh, and clearly it gives me that. It's pretty nice. At least it's willing to let us use our common sense. Aww. You aren't? Alright.
My husband is such a perfect idiot. Throws away all his spending money on gene tonics to affect a look of physical fitness. So he'll have an excuse to sit on his rear all day listening to radio serials.
Ugh.
Steven, I tell him, you want to be fit? Come swim laps with me, the old-fashioned way. It's
Then you
your
could
mind that's actually...
then it would have been a handprint instead of numbers left in that steam, baby. I think I just threw up in my
Daddy
helmet.
was sleeping for such a long time, and Eleanor has missed you. Find her and you'll be all better. Daddy!
And I also said something about ugh, something about using the big sister as a metaphor for little girls growing up and getting disconnected with their parents and whatnot. You know, daddy's little girl. Alright, let's see here. Just get one. Last time I stayed and waited until I got 5. You can carry, and this the differentiating versions from Bioshock 1, Bioshock 2 is
Knock the fruits from the tree of life.
Nice. Aim for Destiny tonight. Ah. There is a,
At last, a signal. You, who are bringing this dead city to life, listen. My name, it is Tannenbaum. I know who you are, and I am in much need of your help. Please, find me in the Atlantic Express train station.
alright. Lamb is watching. I don't think I see anything down there worth looting. There is a little, there is a little, there's supposed to be a little document around here, a sound diary. But, oh well. Another thing that also does this city a lot of good, or not does this city a lot of good, that kind of hinders the game design, is that we have to make everything like a tutorial. And you can tell the difference between 07 game design and then the more modern, at least in 2010, 2011, whenever this came out, design of having to, you know, cater and you know, make tutorials different. You were able to explore a little bit in the last one. You can't really do that this time. There was another, and about that document that I found.
To my daughter, Eleanor. Soon you will be born, and Rapture will be your home. You shall be raised as I was, to advance the common good through social success.
That if there's any leaking through the ceiling, that they're fired. Well,
life will be difficult, but the price of revolution is always dear. If we are patient with her, Rapture will come to us.
I haven't had a taste of Adam.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb with a message for the people. Remember, you are not alone. Think of me not as leader, but as mother to the Rapture family.
to do it all over again. Oh, I like that. Okay.
We need more for the show.
Dang, morphine for the show? And also, yeah, they're more deformed this time, which I guess is okay. The art style is obviously different. The assets, of course, are different. Things seem less bulky, carry less of a presence, have less weight. I guess the only slim down that really happened, there was a tonic back down that hallway,
and it's real.
called Slim Down,
Rapture.
for making you skinny,
This
making you
is
have
where
the
that
appearance of
thing
physical
took my-
fitness.
My poor baby girl. From what I saw in the sub, most of the city's in ruins. But there were lights here and there. And shapes. Moving. I'm rambling. Scared, I guess. But maybe, if I find this Dr. Lamb I keep hearing over the PA, I'll find Cindy too.
Big sister, I want you playing with me.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, girl. I'm sorry. Audio, gameplay, deluxe subtitles, items shimmer, disable hydrogen, usable object highlight, items shimmer. Gosh. What is this? Kablamo! Over there is a little thing saying that, it's essentially too little, too late, really.
Remember, Big Sister.
Eve was a delicacy that you jammed in your. I can just imagine. Oh, sir, I do declare that I would love to have a. Could you give me an evil chap, and then you just jam it in immediately? You think they, drink it like Coke and chew tobacco at the same time? Do you think they ever get the heroin needle and the rapture needle, like, ever mixed up?
I founded Rapture to be free of law and God, to live among those for whom work is our wage. Yet.
Oh no! Oh no! So you must have like a major-sized migraine, if anything. Oh well, girls when they grow up.
Cannot harm you. This is good. But rapture is the death of many great men. Alone, you will not last long. You can still reach the train station. Find me there.
I guess he kind of looked at what happened last time, and it's like, well, what do we not do when we're miles underwater? What else can we do? What do we got? We've never had to go in the sea under an underwater sea exhibition. Oh wow, great! So this is just a nice little set piece. Hey, look, it's Fallout 3 / Arkham City / every pan sight shot of where you're going. I wonder if it shows any buildings that you're going to be going to. That's probably, Ryan. Ryan, like many great men before him, fell due to not his own enemies, but his own arrogance. Oh, actually, it really was his arrogance, because he had, he could have killed his own son and done a lot of things better, but because he's just a freaking idiot. Alright, so it normally takes a few chapters for us to get anywhere, I guess. Thank you, Microsoft, for making this a mandatory sort of thing. Do you not know how to play the game after being in the game for hours?
Ah, Herr Delta. You arrive, as the little one said you would. Come upstairs to the ticket booth.
It does fill the time,
I will
though.
offer what I know of you.
All sarcasm and smarminess aside.
Go ahead, cruise it.
I wasn't able to kill him last time. I wonder what's in here.
Fucking things never work, never.
I love how I said that I'm not going to be, you know, exploring like I do everything, and yet here I am exploring and looting. Looting the game is also what I called it. Damn it.
Now most who survive are like this. Splicers. They're drug addicts. Vicious animals.
No pipe dream for us, unfortunately. Make sure you always hit it in blue, gets more damage. Blah, blah, blah. Also, the turrets do a lot more in this game. It seems like they're more willing to follow you everywhere. They've found a way to always make it seem like they're always with you somewhere. Also, you don't freeze time. Come on.
What? You need a little break?
Alright, there we are.
This is Dr. Sophia Lamb.
So if they only have $2 or $3 on them before they run to the little machine to get healed, then how come they're able to, you know, pay for a $12 thing with only
Until
a few
the people
things?
grow tense and isolated in the absence of the sun. Now they clamor for a psychiatrist. Do they miss the state censor, I wonder? Wartime seizure of private assets? Or the checkup police vanishing them in the night? Regardless, this Lamb woman
Here it
seems
is.
to be the
Gives you a
foremost
camera.
practitioner in
HD camera, really.
field. Fine. If she
But
can quiet the
a camera that, you know, shouldn't
I
really
know
by
you.
rights.
That symbol on your hand marks you a dead man.
Like, did they have live 2
10
back in the
years,
day?
Subject Delta.
I think they did.
Since I watched you put a gun to your head and pull the trigger. But take heart. Out of your pain, paradise was born. I don't know how you survived, but your suffering is over now. These men will ease your burden. Please understand that like all I have done, this is an act of love.
Funny way of showing it. Okay,
It's
so
Sophia
they're not
Lamb.
gonna kill you,
She
and
has
also,
found you.
hey, look, it's just like what's his name? It's just like the beginning. Except this time you can get hurt. I do feel it kind of like a big dumb monster, though. You know, I know we like to make it seem as
Now
though
you know of the enemy we share.
the little
Sophia
sisters are
Lamb.
kind of creepy and
The camera in your
you know,
helmet allows me
unappealing
to
because they
watch through your
stab and
eyes
do
and
unspeakable
help you to
things.
fight
Oh,
us.
hey! Do unspeakable things to corpses. Well, the thing is, though, I kind of feel as though we're the same way. I mean, two halves of the same coin, because we've done nothing in both games but loot corpses, loot everything, you know? I mean, Rapture itself is trying to be a character, so we're just looting a carcass. We're just the dead bacteria trying to, you know, make a living before we move on to the next dead thing.
Careful, security cameras belong to Lamb.
Yeah.
But if you are clever, they can be made to serve you.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Clever.
Open up, doll!
So I think the good ending is canon to the last one. Oh, well. I still prefer the old way of doing things. Alright, let's hurry up and get out of here. point sticking around.
Father, it's me, Eleanor. I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that ever again. This plasmid is for you. If I'm right, you can use it now. Please, find me.
She's running. Oh, man's 3030. Thank you for following. Oh man, I'm getting followers like a fiend. I need to start playing Bioshock 2 more often. What is it with twos?
Throw objects at foes. You can even catch grenades and throw them back.
And also, welcome to the chat. I was thinking about, also while you're here, YouTube as well, so you can see my past broadcasts if you suddenly find the inclination to be obsessed about me. But maybe find out that I'm not that funny. Continue to become part of the Noodleward. Okay. Unfortunately, this was one of the best plasmids to have in early game last time because you could loot. But unfortunately, it takes money. It takes.
Topside now. Highball. Can't girl. If anybody gets lippy, out.
Oh my gosh! Did I really? That didn't happen. Right. The eyes. I mean, all like 9 of them. I mean, like I've seen what you girls look like up close.
There would be no rapture without me.
Yeah, whatever. For
No
Palpatine.
city without the Atlantic Express. Ryan took his first grand tour on my flagship coach. These days, personal bathyspheres are all the rage. My rails only connect the oldest parts of Rapture now. And the city's just left me behind.
I feel so sorry.
Plenty
In all
of
honesty,
action
it would make
though.
more sense though, because the
This
bathyspheres would be like
private
too
vehicle
dangerous in my
craze
opinion.
will
Just like, you know, hover cars and everything. I would feel more secure with a automated system of being able to find, you know, your way around and whatnot. Oh, really? Huh, I would have figured there'd be something down here. And then other than a big "you're an idiot" sign. Ah, Muffy, you are an idiot. Ha 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 ha. Man, I really love you too, Boop. That was an R for you. Boop. Boop. Alright, let's hurry up and get out of here. I find myself in a game about shooting. Ranged combat's a lot better because, you know, this isn't like rechargeable health. So there's no real point in trying to use the sword. Like they use the melee attack, just like in Halo. If you understand, if you feel me, if you follow, or savvy. And I think that there's a way to charge into it. Oh yeah.
It's not black, Dr. Lamb.
Pretty good debate. I've been watching a bunch of debates. Unfortunately, I can't do it on a massive scale. I'm not good enough to. But I try to. I'm not big enough to.
Miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb to one man.
No.
Sophia Lamb is using the splicers against you. Most big daddies are like her slaves, guarding the little ones. But someone has awakened you.
Seems like.
I know of your bond with Eleanor Delta. To save yourself,
Oh my gosh.
you will come for her. But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
I don't really see why not.
These people are hooked
Whatever.
on some kind of genetic wonder drug called Adam.
Oh
I read the
no,
word
Mark Benson.
splicer scribbled on walls like a warning. One of them cornered me and Christ, his face. I had
What's
a
wrong
gun,
with his
but I choked.
face?
And then out of nowhere, we both heard this singing. And he took off like hell on wheels. It sounded like a kid. A little girl. Cindy's alive. I know it in my gut.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for the role
I do
of
like
evil
the he's not you know,
panic,
the other
sexual pathos. All
the
responses
Ryan
to
guy.
ancient selection
Not
pressure.
Ryan's son, Andrew Ryan's
The
son,
irony
but
is
it's
that
nice to see another
theory is
survivor.
why
I would
Ryan's
love to
people
see him
invited
grow.
me here.
I'd
They
hate to see him,
mistake
you know,
my
become
study of
corrupt, but it would be
natural
nice.
law for the worship of competition. Remember, Eleanor, one must know the beast before it can be slain.
Oh, uh-oh.
Quickly, head for the elevator.
What am I doing?
Where is it?
Yeah, why didn't I do this last time? I thought to. Man, I bet back in the day, man, these people were dressed to the... Well, I mean, it was a New Year's Eve party, so of course everyone was dressed to the nine. You know, they were up all night, up all night, up all night, up all night to get lucky. And Fontaine had an army of splicers, unfortunately. Fontaine had a huge army of splicers and all this stuff. And they just dragged everyone else who wasn't, you know, initially killed in the initial attacks, or at least the upper class, who aren't killed in the upper class, were unfortunately forced to, you know, in order to survive, were probably forced to become, you know, just as warped themselves. And all right, that's actually pretty dark.
Come on! I just want to talk!
Okay.
I'm not done talking!
Now up here we're gonna get trap ammo, which last time for the crossbow bolt, which more or less was like this. It's more of a sniper rifle, really, but was
Here is
one of
what
the
the
most
children tell
overpowered
me.
things.
You
I guess at
are
least
a
for
very
these.
old Big Daddy, bonded for life to a single little one. When you are apart for too long, your body begins to shut down like a coma. As long as the girl is in the rapture, you are trapped here as well. The name of your little one is Eleanor Lamb, daughter of Sophia. She is kept at Fontaine Futuristics on the other side of the city. You must go there and save her before it is too late.
There's something about listening to a woman tell you what to do. Something about it, like nothing. It's not making me irate or irritating me or making me angry. I'm just saying, you know, something about it. Oh, hey, it's a different splicer. Last time it was a dude.